Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Yuma Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay, and I'm so glad you could join me this morning for my daily spiritual practice. Well, it's Wednesday, and on Wednesdays, I always have some points for us to ponder, some things to think about as we realign with Spirit in the middle of the week. And this morning's reading is from a book called Alive with Spirit by one of my professors from ministerial school, Dr. Linda McNamara. And it is entitled Flowing Like a River. And I'd like to start this morning with a quote from John Quincy Adams. Courage and perseverance have a magical talisman before which difficulties disappear and obstacles vanish into thin air. Dr. Linda writes, when a river meets an obstacle, it either flows around it and continues on its way, creates a new course, or becomes a lake. Along the way, the river doesn't worry about what it will do if it meets an obstacle, and neither should we. There's a natural knowing within us which will produce the appropriate results at the appropriate time through us. Flowing like a river doesn't mean just taking whatever comes along in life. It means expanding our consciousness with courage, perseverance, and strength of character when life is not going the way we think it should. Flowing like a river means taking responsibility for our experience and the direction in which we are headed with our life, and then trusting in Spirit to provide what is necessary for our journey. To flow with infinite good is to establish ourselves in a partnership with the divine. When we are aware that our life is coming from one infinite source, we need never be afraid of the final result. The key to living in the flow of good is to keep our attention balanced between the physical and spiritual dimensions of our life. We must adapt and adjust so that we are moving with Source, not battling against it. And so this morning, as we go into our meditation, I'd like you to ponder these points. Are you flowing like a river? So I invite you to gently close your eyes and affirm with me. Today, I set my thinking in a positive direction, trusting in divine mind to guide me. I listen deeply to my intuition and become aware of the opportunities available to me in this very moment. Now just take a deep breath in and just feel whatever's beneath you. Let it take your weight. Just truly relax, let go. Feel those shoulders drop. Take a deep breath in and just let it out with a sigh. Feel yourself surrounded in love. Feel divine light just pouring into you And that divine light is filling every cell of your being. And healing is happening right here, right now, on many levels. For we have stepped into high consciousness, that place where we prepare our minds for the best that life has to offer. And from this place of high consciousness, we affirm, today I set my thinking in a positive direction, trusting in divine mind to guide me. I listen deeply to my intuition and become aware of the opportunities available to me in this very moment. And now I invite you to just relax, let go, and listen to what your divine guidance has to say. And so as we sit in the silence, I ask you, is your life flowing like a river? When you meet an obstacle, do you flow around it? Simply continue on your way. Do you create a new course? Or perhaps you just become a lake. Today, I set my thinking in a positive direction, trusting my divine mind to guide me. I listen deeply to my intuition and become aware of the opportunities available to me in this moment. I trust my natural knowing within, which will produce the appropriate results at the appropriate time through me as I flow like a river. I expand my consciousness with courage, perseverance, and strength of character as I flow through life. Today, I set my thinking in a positive direction, trusting in divine mind to guide me. I listen deeply to my intuition and become aware of the opportunities available to me in this very moment. And so, as our journey comes to a close, we send great thanks to the universe. We send great thanks to the divine mind for the guidance that we have received this morning, for the opportunity to come together and align with our true selves. Knowing that we are keeping our attention balanced between the physical and spiritual dimensions of our life. We affirm that we are setting our thinking in a positive direction. I am so grateful for each one of you who has joined me this morning. Please like our site. Please mention a comment in the comment box. I am sort of in between places right now, so I'm not able to comment, but I read all your comments. I send you great thanks for starting your day with a daily spiritual practice, for being a light in the world, and for joining us. I send you much love and many blessings. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay, here at the Yuma Center for Spiritual Living. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you Friday with a word for the week.